Wonderful good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jochen Staiger. I'm the Chief Editor of Commodity-TV and here in partnership with Dukascopy-TV. And we want to talk today with EnWave Corporation. With me here is John Budreski, the Executive Chairman. And yeah, this is probably by now the hidden new world market champion in dehydration. And hopefully they will develop the things what they say. John, very warm welcome.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me today.
EnWave.
Yes.
Well, I know the company since 2009 and I'm very impressed what you have done so far, and dehydration is your theme. Maybe give us a short introduction to the company.
EnWave has a proprietary dehydration technology. It's an applied technology company. The technology allows for the removal of water from organic materials without freezing, cooking, or oxidizing. So it's the purest form of removing water without having any collateral effects on the organic material.
Fantastic. How do you do that?
We put the material into a vessel that has a vacuum in it, and then we introduce a small amount of microwaves, and the microwaves help the water to boil off, but at less than 100 degrees Celsius temperature, and it removes the water more quickly and more cleanly.
Fantastic. So here in the back we see some of the machinery you are customizing, and you have partners who are doing that, right? And can you give us an idea how large are they, or what sizes you have so far?
We have, let's talk about power consumption and let's talk about physical sizes. So we have 2 kilowatt machines, which are, your home microwave is a 1 kilowatt machine. We have a 2 kilowatt machine, which would be the size of a washer and dryer stacked. We have a 10 kilowatt machine, which would be the size of a Volkswagen. And then we have a 100 kilowatt machine, which would be about 13 meters long and about 2 meters in diameter.
Like the sizes we saw, right?
That type of equipment, yes.
Great. Fantastic. Let's come to your products, what you can do hydrate, because I think this is something which really convinced me in the first instant when I tried your dried blueberries. Yeah, those are raspberries, by the way. So what is the advantage when it is dried with your method? And by the way, it's patented, right?
It is a patented method. It's protected by 17 different patents. There's multiple advantages. I think for fruit in particular, and a lot of things that have high nutritive value, we can take the water out without destroying the nutritive value. So if you air dry,
as we can see here, they look still pretty good.
Yes, they are. If you air dry a blueberry, you will destroy a lot of the nutritive value of blueberries, similar for cranberries and many other fruits. So we can take the water out, we don't oxidize it, we don't cook it, and it retains its essential vitamins and minerals and the other nutrients.
Fantastic. And those are here some pineapples also. By the way, pineapples are one of my favorites. I tried everything, every product you produced so far. This is outstanding.
I am told those are the best tasting dried pineapples in the world.
That's right. The picture here is bay leaves dried, and I think you did a partnership with a company. Can you exploit a little bit about it?
We have a partner who has purchased one of our machines. It's located in Napa, California. They dry bay leaves using our technology. The typical bay leaves that you would find in a grocery store are likely to come from Turkey. They have 90% of the world's supply. Those bay leaves are air dried. They tend to turn from green to gray. They tend to crumble. They tend to curl. And they tend to have lost a volatile oil that creates a lot of the flavor and aroma of a bay leaf. These bay leaves, however, are flat, they're green, they're supple, and they retain the volatile oil. And so they're probably twice as powerful as the bay leaves that you'd buy typically. And the part that I like about it is they sell for about 4 times as much, and there's a very healthy operating margin in the business. So we are allowing this particular person to produce a new and superior product in a spice market. Margin
is one of the keywords, of course, because why should the industry use your technology? I mean, what are the advantages for the industry using your technology despite, let's say, freeze drying or spray drying? I mean, in real dollars.
What we're discovering is that our partners are using our technology in a disruptive fashion. We can make a better dried banana chip than the next company. But I'm not certain the consumer wants a better dried banana chip because they're satisfied with the ones that they have. Where our technology allows for greater margins from the producer is we produce a far superior product that's differentiated. The Napa Mountain bay leaves are an example of that. Bonduelle, a French concern, is putting out something called dehydro frozen, which is a superior frozen vegetable. And we're seeing Hormel Foods, who's going to introduce a Spam snack, will then go and compete with other dried meat products. So this is where they get their enhanced margins, because the product is far superior, and it doesn't compete with itself, it competes with a different food or a different type of meat or vegetable.
And as you also say in your presentation, you are faster. So that means to me, when you are faster, you have less energy consumption, right?
That's correct. So we are faster.
So that saves a lot of money.
Air drying takes time, as does freeze drying. Freeze drying has a high capital component because you have to freeze the material to -40, and then you have to put it into a vacuum, and to remove the water generally takes 24 to 48 hours. Our process has less capital required, it has less energy consumption, and we can remove the water in typically less than 6 hours.
Fantastic. Let's come to one of your, I would say, prime products you have, because I'm totally addicted to it, and it looks quite funny what the lady is here holding in the hand, but this is dry cheese, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So how do you do it?
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what that product is. We are a technology company, not a food company, but to establish the power of our technology, we went into a joint venture to make cheese. We don't know of other places in the world that can simply dry cheese. People will cook cheese or do other things which change the taste. This is cheese with the water removed, and there's a little refinement to the technology which allows it to puff a little bit. And so this is cheese, it's slightly puffed. It starts out with cubes that are about 3/4 of a centimeter on a side, and it is a snack food, and it will compete with other high-protein snack foods, except this will be one of the healthiest ones you can get, because it's not a meat product and that sort of thing. It is just cheese. There's no additives to it. It is cheese with the water removed, put into those pouches, and sold against other competing protein snacks that aren't nearly as healthy.
And I've seen you have now, what, 2,800 grocery stores, and also a large coffee chain with 3,500 stores is now selling the stuff,
That's
right?
correct. This business started out as a United States business. Yeah. We started the machine operation last July, and we've been putting it into grocery stores. We've been doing some direct channels, and starting this summer it'll be into a well-known coffee chain where it'll go into 3,500 stores as a demonstration or a trial item.
Great. As we're here also with Dukascopy-TV, where we talk to finance people, yes. Let's come to some numbers.
Okay.
Yeah. What can you generate with the machinery you are selling? First of all, what an income?
Yes.
What royalty is possible? I know you cannot say exact number per machine.